Hey, this is Frank from Frank and Tina, and this is my 77 Jeep CJ-7. And the reason I like a CJ-7 is it's a little bit bigger, and I'm a big guy, and I can get behind the wheel and I can drive it. This is what we're gonna be doing a little something different. We're gonna be doing a restore on this thing. I'm probably going to take the body off and do a total restoration on it, but at the same time it's not going to be a restoration into a show Jeep. I just want it mechanically working like $1,000,000 where it cannot and will not tear up. I know anything can and will tear up, but I want to fix everything on it to where it's mechanically sound as a pound. And the reason being is this is our bug out vehicle. This is going to be our, and it is now, but it started having a little bit of ignition trouble and little things going on with it. And the wiring's old and it's just bad, so I'm putting a whole new wiring harness on it. And to stop the problems of having to track down the wiring issues that's going on with it. But it's a nice old Jeep that would do great for a bug out vehicle. The seat in the back is out of, I got it like that, it's out of some kind of Suzuki Samurai or Sidekick or something. I'm going to get a real Jeep seat put back there, because if you hit the brakes in that one, your head would definitely hit that roll bar because it's raised up too high. So I've got to get another Jeep seat for it. But I've already put a new steering column in it. Doing a lot of things for it. But why I like this old Jeep, the thing I really like about this old Jeep is, hold on a minute, is this right here. This is a 304. It's built a few thousand miles ago, but I don't know how far, but the engine's in dang good shape. And it is powerful. Somebody definitely, it's got an Edelbrock Performer intake on it. I'm going to put a better carburetor on it. I'm going to change that out. I've got a new coil there. Fixing to go with a new distributor. Probably going to do away with that new coil anyway, because I'm probably going to make it into a HEI ignition, or I don't know. I may turn it back to just an absolute point type ignition, where it's just something where I can work on it. May get HEI, I don't know, but I want it to where I can work on this thing. And we're going to make it into, this is going to be a bug out vehicle or a prepping vehicle. I mean, we'll drive it on the weekends. But the reason I like this is this thing is pretty much a old tractor. I mean, there's really, it's not like the newer ones. This thing's built pretty solid. And what I'm definitely going to do with it is I'm going to put a bigger gas tank in it. And I don't know how I'm going to have to, if I might have to make one, I don't know. But I'm going to put a gas tank. This is for you preppers out there. Y'all will appreciate this. I'm going to put a gas tank that's going to hold a lot of gas. And I'm also going to have water containers that are going to be mounted on this thing, along with, we're going to redo that in the back. It's just, that's junk. But I'm going to put the spare tire and jack and all. One of those big old bumper jacks. We're going to put a winch on it. I definitely like that it's got the hitch on it, but there's no real bumper on it. I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to weld something, make something on that. I don't think I'm going to set it up anymore. I know a lot of people go with Ford or Chevy, you know, rear end. Usually a Chevy, you know, 1-ton front and rear, and make them rock crawlers. I don't want that. This one's not going any higher, because I want this to where I can drive it down the road if necessary. I may go with steel wheels instead of those aluminum, even though I like the Dukes of Hazzard wheels. I may go with something a little more durable. May go with some of those, you know, that the bead can't pop on them. Yeah, I forget what they call them, but those wheels. And we're definitely going to get some different tires. But we're going to go through the whole thing, and we're going to put a hard top on it. But it's going to be, you know, it'll still be removable, but it's going to be a hard top. Going to have real doors on it. And we're going to have this thing to where, you know, if we need to get out of Dodge, we can get out of Dodge. That we can do it. That we can go anywhere we want. Because the dang thing will just about go anywhere. You know, I've had it running, and the four-wheel drive's real strong on it. Factory 304, built 304. I mean, you just can't ask for much better than that. I'm also going to put some solar battery chargers on it that'll, you know, that'll be made on it. I'm going to replace the, like the weather stripping's cracked all right there. I'm going to fix all that back. And somebody painted this thing with rhino liner to make it tough. And I am most definitely going to sandblast that, get that off. So we're going to have I am definitely going to pull the pan off. I'm going to pull the body off of this thing, and I'm going to fix it. And we'll be doing videos on it. I have a shop in Dallas Dallas, Georgia, that I have a lot of different projects in. And this will be going there, and I hadn't ever let y'all see that yet. But I've got a 68 Cadillac Eldorado there. And I've also got if anybody's interested in the 68 Eldorado Cadillac, it is for sale. And that thing is nothing but nice. And then we've also got an 88 Corvette that does a convertible that doesn't have hardly any miles on it there. And I'll show y'all a video of that. That thing's pretty nice. I've had that thing for a long time. And anyway, this is what we got. Tina don't like me having too many of these little projects. It takes too much time. But this is a good one. It's good for the family, because if things go bad, we've got a bug out plan, and we've got a place to go. But we definitely need a narrow four-wheel drive to go in there. And this fits the bill. And it's old, and old school is what I want to say. I don't want it to be old, but it's old school. And the cool thing about old school is it can be easily worked on, and you can get parts and fashion them about it. You know, I mean, you could rig something and make it work on this Jeep. You can't do that with the newer stuff. Plus, it's flimsier. It's not, the stuff's just not built like these old ones are built. So this is more like a tractor. So anyway, I definitely going to put some kind of ham radio on it, some way to communicate if there's no communication. We're going to put some KC lights on it, but I mean, it's going to be, and we're going to have an inverter, you know, to where we can definitely get AC power off of it. And I'm also going to put a hydrogen converter on it to where I can get the gas mileage down as low as possible with just a little bit of water, which is a real cool thing to do. But that's what we're going to do. This is going to be our Bugout Jeep. This is going to be our, you know, prepper Jeep or prepping Jeep or whatever you want to call it. Our prepper four-wheel drive. And this is our CJ-77 CJ-7 77 CJ-7 V8 304 prepping Jeep. And we're going to have a whole series on this. So anyway, hope y'all like it. If it's something you want to see, you know, put it in there. If not, I'll be doing it, but I won't be putting videos on it. Maybe put a fast forward video on the whole thing. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Thank y'all for watching Adventures, or well, it ain't Adventures no more, even though this is an adventure vehicle. This is a fat Jeep. Thank you for checking out my fat Jeep. For Frank and Tina, y'all have a great day. Bye.